Okay guys, we're back inside of Helldivers 2 and there's loads going on. We've got a brand new community update for July 2024 with some interesting features in there. We have a video of Joel. This one really got me twitching when I saw the headline on it, and it's just as good as you would hope it to be. It's hilarious and I love it so damn much that I thought that we'd share it here with you guys today. On top of that, a quick brainstorm for ideas coming from Shams Georgiani with an interesting Reddit post that seems to be doing quite well, to say the least. So we're going to dive on into all of it today. If you haven't already, make sure you're smashing the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And on top of that, check out our sponsor Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions and discounts, all running up to around 70% off. It's an absolute no-brainer, so I don't know what you're waiting for. Go to the description, click the link and get your games a little cheaper today. With that being said though, let's take a look at exactly what it is that's happening inside of Helldivers 2. Starting off, an amazing video that has now surfaced coming from the Arrowhead Games studios themselves was an interesting one, to say the least, of Joel in his office. And this showed off a hell of a lot and it looks pretty damn cool. Now, this is a little bit of a side feature because realistically you cannot actually see Joel, which is a little bit frustrating to say the least, but you can see some of the things he's able to do, and with a little bit of a funny feature to the side of it of him playing as as an automaton. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious, and a great little feature indeed, and something that they need to do some more of. Found footage of Joel. You need to show yourself up eventually, my friend. You need to show yourself up eventually. And moving on from that, we have got the community update that they posted out, stating another month, another mandatory democratic briefing for your attention, Helldivers. Don't miss the July edition of Helldivers 2 community newsletter featuring an update on the Galactic war happenings, our favourite moments, and the development spotlight. So starting off, we have a very, very nice little message up here that states, welcome to another community update for the month of July. We're back again, and to give you an update on the Galactic war happenings, so some of our favourite moments and development spotlights for Helldivers 2. The war report, as far as it stands, is our last war update took us through the destruction of Meridia. After that, the Helldivers turned their attention to the automatons and Database 1, a stronghold of bot information, hidden deep in the automaton territory of the planet Wasat and protected by super strong encryption with the help of the complementary FX-12 shield generator relay, thanks to our Ministry of Defense. Our troops successfully captured Database 1, extracted the info and liberated Wasat from the automaton forces. But the automatons did the unthinkable, and then we move forward into absolutely everything with regards to the Save the Kids. And they didn't think that we were actually going to choose the mines, which is hilarious. They weren't aware that that was going to be the case, and the response that they have from it is absolutely amazing. As we can see here, Game Master Joel's office wall with the new addition from the children is absolutely incredible, and I love that little photo. It's such a clever little piece. And he went on to state, in truth, I think we thought players would pick the mines. We're all aware of the in-joke that not picking the mines has created, as in it's funnier to keep missing them, but this seems like a easy victory to grant the community the missing stratagem. Instead, this was one of those truly incredible moments where the community surprised and delighted us. It felt like the perfect moment for us to live up to your grand example. We're also grateful for the continued donations made to save the children, again showing us that you can go above and beyond as a community. You're truly amazing, Helldivers. And I would love to second that. I think that actually it's amazing that they genuinely managed to do that, and we've said from the beginning this was such a good piece, and I think that they need to do more of it. Now, this month they do have a character artist, Vidor Rap, and this person had a couple of answers for a few questions here, stating, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for Arrowhead. Now, Vidar is a character artist at Arrowhead, and he's been in the games industry for almost 20 years, starting at Avalanche Studios, which is a very, very nice studio to obviously have been working on at one stage or another, and also did some work on the Wolfenstein reboot. Joined Arrowhead rather recently, a few months ahead of launch, and it's been quite a ride, and very excited to see what we can do with things and what we'll be bringing players to enjoy and encounter in the game. When I'm not at work on cool art for Helldivers 2, enjoy cooking cooking, so on and so forth, and yada yada yada. But his favorite contribution towards Helldivers 2, this is the guy that you can thank for those giant bloody walkers. He states right here, stating, my favorite thing I've worked on isn't yet released live, but of the things that are out there in the galaxy, I think the Factory Striders were my favorite contribution, as it was one of the first full units I got to tackle since coming aboard. Going online and seeing the first reactions to them from streamers and fans alike was very satisfying. And yes, he's the absolute reason why we have to face against these bloody nightmares. So round of applause, dude. They look incredible, but Jesus Christ. Now from that, obviously that was quite a tease, because he states his favorite thing isn't even live yet, and they asked if they can say anything about what they're working on right now. His only response to this was that I'm currently working on planetary modifier that will see new lethal variants of some of our existing bugs spawn. I'm pleased with how everything is turning out, and I think that it will present a unique challenge for the Helldivers. Another enemy I've worked on is the Impaler, which I will not say more about at this point, though returning Helldiver will recall this name and a certain amount of trepidation. Now you can find out a little bit more about him via the link in the description, but it's interesting to know that there is so much still being made, built and ready that is not available in the game yet. It goes on to state quite a few things with regards to Discord art and in-game photos, stuff like that people have actually made, fan art and stuff, and it's again definitely worth the look, but I don't want to ruin the post by showing that up here, so you guys can go and check that out, link in the description below. But something that you guys do want to hear about is this post right here. Sham Georgiani made a post on Reddit and wanted to hear about fun progression ideas. He goes to state right here, hello fellow Helldivers, it is the still kinda newly minted Arrowhead CEO asking for your aid in furthering our democratic duty. I was given permission by our glorious designers to solicit your help in this. So it's not me on a wild business suit adventure here. Anyway, I bombarded all of the time with suggestions and questions on if and how resources, aka medals, samples, rec slips, example, can be used in new ways. Many of us, let's face it, you, have capped out and are sitting on mounds of digital gold and would like to use said gold patriotically to further the war cause. So I'm here to hear about your best ideas. Essentially, he goes in to state that he wants to know what it is that you guys would want to do from this, whether it's going to be a way for you guys to use the resources and so on and so forth, and states that the disclaimer is do not interpret this as a promise or indication that things might or will change, or that your ideas will ever be used. It's just a friendly conversation. There. That should give us / me enough plausible deniability in the eyes of legal and the rest of you, right? Thanks in advance, and really looking forward to a fun discussion and hoping that you enjoy the upcoming update. Now, obviously, the upcoming update date is literally a week away, and I'm excited to see what happens from that. But it's nice to know that he's actually talking to the community about some things that could change from it. He actually had a message from Swanee, which he responded with a very, very cool idea on. This one right here says pooling medals to unlock big missions, which I quite like the aspect of. The idea of having a pool of medals that you can utilize for big missions and things that are sort of like off the grid unless you have those medals, or being able to unlock a limited time extra stratagem using some of your medals, being able to utilize those medals for something in game that either is already accessible or not yet accessible and could be something you guys could play into. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below, but make sure you head over to the Reddit post and go and have a chat with Sham Georgiani. Let him know your ideas. I think it's definitely necessary. Nonetheless, that's unfortunately all we've got time for today. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Appreciate your faces, and I'll see you in the clouds.